A chain link fence separates Tanisha Green's new home from a busy four-lane stretch of Southeast Division Street in Gresham. Green and hundreds of other African Americans who receive federal Section 8 rent subsidies are moving east of 82nd Avenue. Over the past decade, the number of black voucher holders in East Portland and West Gresham tripled. Green said she moved looking for a more family-friendly yard and home, but it meant leaving Portland for Gresham to find a landlord willing to take her Section 8 voucher.
I just recently moved from 122nd and Ramona, from a 3-bedroom, 3-story condo, no yard, that's just a huge thing, to a 1-level house on 175th and Division. I had a choice as far as me looking for places on my own. I would see a place for rent. I could go to that place. I can ask them if the house is for rent and if they accept Section 8. That was my choice to find the neighborhood. But the neighborhoods would not choose me. So they made it a choice not to accept me. A lot of places just were like, no Section 8, no, I won't do it right off the top. And that was devastating. That whole process. I could not get where I actually wanted to be, which was closer to my church, closer to where I felt like home was for me. And they wouldn't let me in. They didn't even want to know who I was as a person, as an individual, as a mother, as a woman. They didn't care. They just saw Section 8 and they denied. I do see myself as getting to know this neighborhood. I would love to do things, the unthinkable, and try to get a neighborhood out of this area and to make it more homey. But I don't see it happening with just me by myself. I'm only an individual, but from talking to others that pass by, I don't see it with them that they even want it. I think I'm the only one, honestly, in my area that wants change in this neighborhood to make it become what we want instead of what we just have to be forced to live into because of this whole gentrification thing. In about 10 years from now, I hope to definitely be successful in my degree and moving on to bigger and better things and actually choosing a home that I would like to live in without the backup of Section 8. Not that they didn't help, because they are definitely a main key of moving closer and closer to my goals, but it would be nice to not have that be denied for that small, very small yet positive reason.